Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is the number 26 review of the Euro Snus playlist. That playlist and another review from it will pop up on screen in the last 20 seconds of this video. This review was funded by Mr. Greg Lammers, so if you see him in a comment section, give him a thank you. We will be taking a look at this. This is Nick&Johnny Americana, extra strong, number 4. We're going to take it over to the desk. We're going to take a closer look at the packaging and the product inside. I do want, before we head over there, to draw attention to the 2 links in the description area. The Patreon is the more important of the 2, but that is how the channel is funded, either or. I do thank you for your consideration. Off to the desk we go. Okay, and here we are. You got the standard Swedish snus can. Plastic lid on plastic blower. It does have a catch lid for used portions that fits into the lid. Again, the top sticker on the lid here is a little beat up from me removing the aftermarket warning label. Right here you can see embossed, sort of like the letters on the rest of the sticker, is Swedish Match. This is a Swedish Match product. Going around to the side, it would appear like there is some sort of perforated tear label. Extra strong, large portion, number 4. That thing. The brand, more branding, and we're back around. On the back, you have another Swedish warning label. You have a production date and a best before. Production date was the 13th of November 2024, and the best before is the 2nd of April 2025. Do note that today's date is the 6th of January 2025, so we are some months out on that. You have an ingredients list, codes, and a phone number right here for Swedish Match. With that, we will see if this just turns off. You can hear it. Yeah, okay. It does. You might still want to run a finger around that, actually. And whoa, and that's what we're looking at. So these are original portions. These are not white portions, obviously. You are seeing staining from the tobacco. The natural pouch material would be like what you're seeing here at the end on this seam. They are, by Swedish snus standards, pretty big pouches. The pouch material itself is almost the size of a dip pouch, although there's a little bit more room in it, but they are pretty good sized. So with that, we will take it back up top. I'll give you a count on the can. Back in a moment. Okay, and I am back. So the pouch count in the can is 20. 20 pouches. Okay, didn't expect that. This is one of the products that in hindsight I probably would have done well to at least get a general gist of what it was. I had just ordered it due to recognizing the name. There has been buzz about this. It's coming off smell. It's pretty strong, number 1, considering that there doesn't seem to be any mint or wintergreen involved. It sort of smells like, I don't know, cherry cola, maybe? I'm going to throw one in the bottom here. And we will see. And then I am going to pause this again while I wait for flavor and nicotine. which hopefully won't be too long. Back in a moment. Okay, and I am back. So it's odd. It's not odd. It's just not what I expected. So it would seem like there is a lot of nicotine there, but it doesn't come off as such. There is no real contact feel at all. But you start feeling like you're getting a little amped after a minute or two. The flavor is very interesting. I actually like it. It would seem to be... It's sort of a cross between like cherry cola and maybe Dr. Pepper. Maybe. There could be a little bit of cinnamon mixed in there somehow, if that's not already part of Dr. Pepper or cherry cola. It's an original portion, which means it's not white, which means you saw the pouches being stained up and whatnot. There's a reason for that. It's basically a higher moisture level. So the flavor came in pretty quick. I was only paused, and it was about 3 minutes, as long as I was, because I couldn't tell what was going on with nicotine. Now that the time has passed, it has it. It has it in good amounts. That said, I was expecting a product that maybe had too much for me, because this is extra strong, and I don't think so. I don't think so. But really what threw me off with that was there was really no contact sensation. There was no burning at point of contact with my cheek or my gum. Now, again, I know, I'm saying this every review now to try to cut down on comments. I know that Swedish Snus goes up top. I'm putting it down bottom because basically, there's a number of reasons, but basically because it releases flavor and nicotine faster for me doing it that way. So all in all, it sort of reminds me of something. And it's something I've had, but not recently. And I think I know what it is. It sort of I'm not claiming it's the same product or anything like that. Not the American versions that I have reviewed, and they're on the American Snus playlist. But this sort of reminds me of Thunder, the European Thunder. I think it was raspberry. I think it was raspberry. This sort of reminds me of it. There's something very familiar. Mind you, I have not had that product in probably at least a decade. So, but there is something familiar about this. I'm going to say that it's a cherry cola Dr. Pepper mix. All in all, nicotine's good. Although extra strong, I was expecting something that was too much for me. As it turns out, it's fine, which I guess is a good thing for me. Packaging is the standard for the snus market. Everything's good with that. Product inside, no, it's not put in a spiral like a general product, but the nature of the product itself, I think they would have a hard time doing that, automating getting them in there. So again, you're looking at 20 pouches in there, 19 now because I have one in my mouth. You would only need one of these at a time, and they can be found online. They retail a little bit under $5 a can. Anyway, I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy. This has been my review of Nick&Johnny Extra Strong Americana. I do thank you for watching. I do hope you all are well. As always, take care of yourselves, and God bless.